guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you heard in the intro already, I'm going to show you guys how to make an emotional Lil Durk type beat. And honestly, there's not much to it. You'll see by my FOP that it's not going to be that complicated. So yeah, you can see now that, by the way, the sample, I did make the sample, but I just put it into MP3 because what I do is I make myself sample packs and then I use the samples afterwards, sometimes. So yeah, that's why. And yeah, honestly, I'm gonna break this beat down, just the drums today, but if this does well enough, I'm gonna show you guys a sample and how to make melodies as well. But yeah, but I will still explain the melody though. I will still explain that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So the main things for a melody, right? All you need is basically, honestly, a piano or a guitar or both. Strings, pad, vocals. That's all you need, 5 things. Even 3. Even just a piano, vocals, pad, that's all you need, honestly. Like, you don't need to complicate it because, artists like Lil Durk, they thrive off of simple beats, so you don't need to make a beat that complicated, honestly. But sometimes if you want to take it extra length and make it sound more emotional or, things of that nature, then maybe you might add extra elements, textures or accents, whatever. But in this case, very, very simple, nothing too crazy. And with the drums, honestly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drums on this beat. And you guys heard the beat in the intro. Like, it's not complicated at all. The beat is not complicated at all. It's about how you use the instruments, Know the pockets, know when to use each instrument and how each instrument will complement the vocals of the artist, That's the most important thing. So first off, snare, meet the melody. Actually, snare and the clap are the same thing, honestly, so very simple. Very, very simple, honestly. Not much to it, and for the whole beat, it's the same thing. Honestly, same for the whole beat. Hi-hats, very, very simple. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. It's about how you use the instruments. Like, you can do a whole lot of notes and whatever, but it won't sound good, So let me show you the hi-hats with the clap to give perspective. Very, very simple and effective. That's all you need. Create a small vibe. The artist does the rest, honestly. Now for the fun bit, 808s. 808s, honestly, don't do the most. Don't do all these up and down notes. Don't try to overcomplicate it. Because by the time the artist hears it, they'll be thrown off and they'll skip the beat. So, 808s. Just root notes. Just root notes, honestly, it's very, very simple. So 808s with the hi-hats and the clap. You get the picture, And now for the kick. The kick, honestly, I put a kick on the 1, the first beat I see here, I put it over here, and over here. And then repeats, like nothing crazy. I'll play it there. Honestly, don't do too much. Don't add a million kicks. Don't try to overdo it, honestly, because the kick is easy to mess up in terms of, like, doing the most and trying to impress people or trying to, it's okay. Like, take time, Next was a shaker. Very simple, very simple. Just something to put in between to fill the gaps a little bit, And open hat. That's it. Honestly, that's it. Honestly, guys, it's that simple. That's all there is to it, you know? The hardest bit is making a good melody. But if you want me to break it down, if this gets enough likes and views, I'm gonna show you the whole sample and how I made it and what I use and how I mix them, all that stuff, you know? It's all about using the right sounds, not doing the most. Just keep on persevering, practicing your music theory, because 808s, honestly, if you know theory, it's very easy. Follow the root notes and then from there, experiment, you know? Take your time with it. You don't need to start off crazy if you're new to producing, you know? So yeah, honestly, that's it. And then to kind of complement the whole beat, rises. So if I show you guys, oops. Crash and the riser. Honestly, guys, like, don't overthink the beats. Do not. Start simple, add the bare bones, so the snares, the clap, hi-hats, 808s kick, perk, open hat. Start there first, and if it needs to be more complicated, add more stuff. But at the start, don't do the most, honestly, like, that's the key to it. And melody-wise, samples are okay. If you use samples, it's absolutely fine. I use samples sometimes, you know. I collab with my friends, even random producers, you know. I got a whole beat channel, which will be in the description. A whole beat channel that I post on. But yeah, no shame using samples, you know, start off with, you know. And learn music theory. I would say that, learn theory, learn your chords, you know. Learn chords, chord progressions, and that will make your life way easier. And you can make samples like me, you know. Honestly, like. But no, for honestly, that's it. And arranging the beat, honestly, very simple. Like, I just kept most of it in. And then some bits, I kept it out for a bit, brought it back in, took out the kick at one point, then the breakdown came in, and yeah, the beat comes back in over here, and then again for the outro, then it fades out. Yeah, not much to it, honestly. And then these are also rises, or fade ins, I don't know. Let me show you guys. And that's it. It's something very simple, you know. So yeah guys, honestly, that's honestly the whole beat. Simple as that, simple as that. You see, you ain't got to do the most. Start small, and this is a very simple beat. One day I might show a more complicated beat, you know, to show you guys, you know, that you can make it more complex, but within reason, you know. Don't try to make it complicated for the sake of it, you know. Sometimes simple is better. Like, a lot of my placements have been from simple beats. You know what I mean? So don't feel like because you can't make complicated beats that, you know, you can't make it. But yeah, if you want me to break down the sample, I'm gonna do a whole separate video, and then yeah, we'll do that. But this one's very interesting, trust me. This sample, a lot of sauce inside the sample, you know. But yeah, honestly, mixing one for the drums. Look, I've only got 7 channels. Look, EQs, cut out the lows for the snares and the clap, reverb and EQ. Just little EQ, limiter for side chain, a kick. I didn't even mix the kick, and the beat sounds hard. Delay. Listen, this is all stock plugins, so all my beats most of the time use stock plugins. I don't really use nothing too crazy, honestly. Like, it's not about what you have, it's about how you use it, you know. Like, I know people that have the craziest plugins, but their beats sound so mediocre. No offense, but I know guys that, you know, have, like me, like, I have plugins too, but I don't really use the most fanciest ones. Yeah, it's not about what you have, it's about how you use it, you know. So learn to master what you have first before you jump to the next level, because once you use a newer plugin and you master the beginner ones, your beats are going to elevate even more, you know. Don't let the plugin determine how good you are as a producer. Okay, so that's my advice to you guys, especially if you're new to producing. So yeah, this is an example of, you know, how to make a simple beat from scratch, you know. Honestly, like, enough comments and likes on this video, I'm going to show you the sample in detail. I'll break it down, how I mixed it, all the good stuff, you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you wanna collaborate with me, my IG's in the comment section, emails as well, comment section. If you wanna tap in, lock in with me, let me know, man. Let's work. Honestly, I'm down to work with anyone as long as you're serious. And yeah, more tutorials to come and more source. There's way more better beats than this. This is very simple, honestly. This is very, very simple, bare bones, just a little vibe, you know, for little Durk. pain Lil Durk, you know, not drill Lil Durk. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. If you like this comment, if you like this video, drop a comment down below. Share with a friend that makes beats. Let them know that, you know, I'm willing to help anyone that wants to, you know, learn to make beats. And yeah, enjoy the beat in the outro. I'll see you guys in the next one.